here we have the powerhouse that is Bladeflurry. Wait, this is Reeve. Okay, hold on. So the past days, I've been playing Bladeflurry with my very well-geared Inquisitor, and there's obviously been a lot of OP nerf this shit right now. Comments in my chat and on video, stuff like that. And then I started simulating and comparing Reeve and Lacerate and Bladeflurry against each other with like the exact same gear, just changing out the chest piece. Clear speed wise, Reeve is slightly faster, but Bladeflurry definitely has a big advantage on single target. So Bladeflurry's single target damage is definitely a bit overtuned, but without a dying sun, it can't go that fast. I've been testing Assassin and Inquisitor so far, and I don't feel like I've got my Assassin fully working yet, but Inquisitor was a lot of fun to play, and I kept swapping between a cost breeze and a 30% attack speed foil. And I also kept like changing between Reeve and Bladeflurry to show off the different things they can do. Obviously, a big drawback of Reeve is that it has the Ball Reeve. You get to 8 stacks and it can fall off. But like if you have an open map and stuff, it's definitely very high attack speed. I think the biggest difference between the two is that Bladeflurry has such a low mana cost, which I believe all melee skills should have. It doesn't really make sense that you're not really casting a spell, are you? You're attacking. So I feel like Reeve and Lacerate could do with a mana reduction to fall in line with Bladeflurry. Actually, it felt I feel like it's a good place to have that in the game. Bladeflurry and Cost-Based Discharge is definitely not on the same power level. I'd say like Cost-Based Discharge is like 30 to 50% stronger. I'm just making up numbers here to give you an idea, but another thing to consider is that I'm using a Doriani Scepter on my Bladeflurry because I have such a good energy shield chest piece that I don't really need a shield. So I get a massive fake offhand, which you don't use it for attacking, it's just for the 100% increase. It's just for the 100% increase elemental damage and the dual wheel bonus. So with a shield, without a dying sun, you see the skill slow down quite a lot. So for this skill, I think Pathfinder, Assassin, and maybe also Trickster has quite a high potential. I'm going to be testing a sort of solo self-found to simulate like a week 1 experience using Bladeflurry on an Inquisitor to see how strong it is without ridiculous gear and without a dying sun. So to sum up, I think it needs a slight damage nerf in the later stages, but we're also seeing a lot of people using this build with crazy gear in the last month of the league. So I think it's very important not to have a knee-jerk reaction and over-nerf the skill, because I think this can be quite a lot of fun for people to play around with. And definitely a skill that has a good feel to using, whereas things like Reeve might be a little clunky for a lot of players. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my thoughts on Bladeflurry. I'm well aware that quite a lot of people will disagree, but all views are important to consider. So check out my stream on twitch.tv/Zizarans for checking out the sort of solo self-found.